A cat's stress does not explode suddenly. It builds up little by little, every day. Many people think that when something goes wrong with a cat, it happens all of a sudden. Suddenly they stop eating. Suddenly they hide. Suddenly they urinate outside the litter box. Suddenly they become aggressive. But from a behavioral science perspective, a cat's stress is rarely caused by one big event. More often, it is the result of many small changes that accumulate over time until the cat finally exceeds its stress threshold. So the day you feel something is wrong is usually the day the cat can no longer hold on. After enduring stress for a long time, to avoid reaching that point, we need to understand one core principle. A cat's sense of safety mainly comes from two things: familiar smells and predictable routines. Cats do not hate new things. What they truly dislike is frequent, uncontrollable, and unpredictable change. Next, let's look at the most common sources of chronic stress in cats. They are very common and very often overlooked. The first source of stress: frequent changes in the environment. You might think changing a sofa, moving the litter box, rearranging furniture, or suddenly using a strong new scent are all minor things. But for a cat, these changes directly affect how safe the environment feels. That's because cats do not evaluate safety visually. They rely mainly on smell and spatial memory. When the layout changes or the scent changes, the cat has to reassess the environment again. Is this place still safe? Is there a new potential threat? The more frequently changes happen, the harder it is for the cat to build stability. Over time, stress becomes chronic. If you must adjust the environment, remember two rules. First, if changes are necessary, change only one thing at a time. Then keep everything stable for several days. Only after the cat has clearly adapted should you introduce the next change. Avoid making changes on consecutive days, or the cat will remain in a constant state of readjustment. Second, keep core items stable. The cat bed, litter box, familiar blankets, and favorite toys should not be replaced all at once. As long as familiar scents remain, the cat has an anchor to rely on for security. The second source of stress: moving or large-scale changes. Moving house is one of the most stressful events for cats. After a move, many cats show hiding behavior, loss of appetite, excessive grooming, or inappropriate urination. This is not because the cat is being difficult. It is because the new environment provides too little information for the cat to confirm safety, which triggers a state of high alert. The goal when moving is to reduce uncertainty as much as possible. First, bring familiar items exactly as they are. The cat bed, litter box, toys, food bowls, and water bowls should all come from the old home. Familiar smells help the cat build a sense of safety more quickly. Second, during the first 3 days in the new home, do not force the cat to explore, and do not over-interact. Let the cat explore at its own pace. Your role is simply to ensure a quiet environment, available hiding places, and fixed locations for food and water. Third, do not change food or daily at this stage. The new environment is already highly stimulating. Changing food, litter, or bowls at the same time only adds extra stress. The correct approach is stabilize first, then transition gradually after adaptation. The third source of stress: the owner's emotions and interaction style. Many people notice that when they feel anxious, angry, or overwhelmed, their cat becomes more withdrawn or more sensitive. From a scientific perspective, cats are not reading minds. They are highly sensitive to behavioral cues, including tone of voice, movement intensity, walking rhythm, slamming doors, and sudden loud sounds. These signals are interpreted by the cat as potential environmental risks. The more tense you are, the more alert the cat becomes. When you are emotionally unsettled and want to comfort your cat, the most effective approach is often not physical contact, but reducing stimulation. You can do this by sitting nearby, remaining quiet, avoiding staring, and not reaching out. Let the cat decide whether to approach. If the cat comes to you voluntarily, gently pet them for a moment and offer a small amount of regular food or treats. This creates a stable association. Approaching you equals safety, and good things happen. The fourth source of stress: excessive social interaction and sensory overload. Many cats do not enjoy being surrounded, passed from person to person, photographed, or touched by strangers. For humans, this feels lively. For cats, it can be sensory overload. Sounds, smells, movement, and proximity all increase at the same time, keeping the stress system activated. So when guests arrive and the cat hides, this is not rudeness. It is normal self-protection. Before guests arrive, prepare a safe refuge. Common options include high places, cardboard boxes, covered beds, or a quiet separate room. The key point is this: do not drag the cat out to greet people, and do not allow guests to crowd around. Let the cat decide whether to come out and when. If the cat chooses not to come out at all, that is perfectly fine. What matters is respecting the cat's need for safety. Final takeaway: most behavioral problems in cats are not sudden changes. They are the result of long-term accumulated stress. Your goal is not to fix problems after they appear, but to slow down changes in daily life. Keep routines stable and give control back to the cat. Stable scents, predictable daily rhythms, and controllable hiding spaces are the core foundations of a cat's sense of safety. When love becomes respectful and predictable, cats can truly relax and stay healthier.